Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am doing a go-to, like what I do for my dance makeup, what I like to use. In saying this is just what I like to do. In no way do you have to do this as well or use the same products as me. This is just what works for me and what I think works best on me. So before I start any of my makeup, I go in with the Bobbi Brown vitamin enriched face base. Super moisturizing. It's good to have a base that you know your makeup will stick to. This is just what I do. I know some people don't do this, but I do my eyebrows next. I take this Morphe brush. It's the Morphe M158. This palette is really dirty, but I use the Morphe 15H Happy Hour eyeshadow palette, and I use the shade Last Call. It's this bottom corner here, and it's like a very ashy brown. So I just go underneath first. I had to pluck my own eyebrows today because there's nowhere open. That's basically the brow filled in. I'm gonna do the other one off camera and then I'll come back when I'm concealing. Okay, so that's my brows all filled in. Now I'm gonna conceal them. I know I look crazy right now, but trust me, it all comes together. For concealing my brows, I use the Tarte Shape Tape in Porcelain Beige because I like it to be really light. Just looking at the difference, you can just see that this one's a lot sharper and clean than this. So my brows are concealed and I'm looking even more crazy, but again, trust me, it all comes together in the end. Next, I prime / conceal my eyelids just so that it's a good even base for my eyeshadow. I'm just going to be taking the same concealer that I used to conceal my eyebrows and just putting that all over my lid. And then I'll just take a beauty blender and blend that out, obviously. I haven't done my own makeup in so long, like full makeup. Now I just take a powder so that they're not completely wet, but I only sparingly put it on because I still want that bit of tackiness so that the eyeshadow can stick. And I just take just like any powder. Now the complicated part, or kind of, the eyeshadow. So I'm going to be using dark browns and blacks and then a gold shimmer on the lid, and I'll do a winged liner too and some lashes. I use my go-to palette for pretty much anything. I use the James Charles X Morphe palette. To start off my eye, I like to go in with a light brown. This one here is like the transition shade, and it's just kind of, oh god, hiccups. It's like a color that you can blend all the other colors into because it's neutral. So just taking that through my crease, really softly. This one doesn't need to be too dramatic. Okay, so that's the transition shade. I'm gonna go in with a darker brown, and I use this one. It's kind of like an orangey, like warm brown. I'm gonna go in one more time with a darker shade, another darker brown, just to deepen it up again, this one here. And I'm gonna focus that mainly on this outer corner here. Just like that. I'm gonna go in with, not that brush because that's got glue on it. And I'm gonna dip into the black in the corner here and super lightly just go around my, like, make kind of like a triangle on my outer corner. Okay, and from there I'm just going to take the brush that I used at the start of the eyeshadow, and I'm just going to blend all that together. Now this again is optional. I just do this. You can just literally just plop on a gold shadow. You don't need to do this next step, but I do it just because I prefer the way it looks. And concealer, and I'm going to be cutting my crease And then I use that same brush. I dip into a gold shadow. I use the Tarte Park Ave Princess Chrome Paint loose shadow. Oh, that just went on my doona. Just like that. That's not all I do for the gold shimmer, but I'll come back after I do the other eye. Okay, now that I've done both of those gold shimmers, I'm going to take the Stila, what are these called? Magnificent Metals Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow, and I'm using the shade Smoky Storm. I just do a little dot, and then I take that same brush that I used for the gold glitter and blend it out. Take a makeup wipe and I just clean up the edges just to make it straight. Just like that. Liner, I use a felt tip eyeliner just because I think that's easiest. Use the Stila Stay All Day liner. Okay, so from here, this is where everything starts to come together. Okay, so my lashes are on. I haven't put mascara or anything on, so it still looks a bit bare. But I'm gonna move on to my face now. I use the Hourglass Stick Foundation in Golden Tan. And then I take a beauty blender. I like this one because it's super full coverage and it's matte. I definitely recommend using a matte foundation for stage, just because they're usually more full coverage and they usually stay on longer. Okay, so that's the foundation. Then I go back in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, and then I just go in with my beauty blender. So that is the foundation and concealer done. With that same powder I used before, and I'm just going to put it on anywhere that I just concealed. I just go in with a bigger brush and that same powder, and I just go all over my face. Now I'm going to go back to my eyes and I'm going to finish them off before I do any contouring and anything like that. So to finish off my eyes, I go in with a really small brush and the dark brown that I used, this one, and I just go under my lash line. And then I go in with my eyeliner and I put it in my waterline. Like white shimmer, just like this one, and I put it in my inner corner and on my brow bone. And then lastly for the eyes, I grab a mascara and I just coat my lashes. And that's my eyes done. Now I'm gonna move on to contouring, blush, highlight, all that fun stuff. For contouring and bronzer and like sculpting, I use the Park Ave Princess. Oh, it's the same thing. Chisel palette, Princess Cut one, just here. Make sure that you pretty much go from like where your eyeliner is upwards, don't go down. Angled fluffy brush, and then I contour my nose. And then I grab a massive fluffy brush and I go in with this shade here and I bronze. Carve everything out, I go back in with that powder and this little domed brush and I go underneath where I've just contoured. Just this powder again. Like that. Morphe blush trio in Pop of Pink, and I'm going to go in with this shade in the middle and mix it with this one. And just put it on the apples and the cheeks and go up. And then for highlight, I'm going in with the Anastasia Amazie, I don't really know how to say it, highlight on the highest points. And then just for that extra bit of sparkle, I go back in with another highlight, and this one is the Fenty Beauty Diamond Bomb highlight, and just because it's literally sparkles. Lastly, to finish off this look, I go in with a red lip, and this is probably my go-to red lip. It's the Anastasia Beverly Hills liquid lipstick in Doll, American Doll, sorry. Okay, and that is the finished look. It is super dramatic, but again, it is for stage. I hope you've really enjoyed this video. Make sure you comment down below any other tutorials you'd like to see, or any other kind of videos that you'd like to see. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye!